Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing your 2020 world and celebrity predictions. A lot of you have asked what I see for 2020, and I'm here to give you the tea. Now, keep in mind that all of these predictions are me sitting with Spirit. This is not my own opinions. This is what's coming through from Spirit. So a lot of you may feel like this is not something that you agree with, etc. I am going to say that I will be disabling the comments in this video because I know how upsetting some of the things that I'm going to be talking about could be for some people. So if you are trying to leave a comment, you won't be able to. I'm just giving you the heads up. The reason why is because I'm not going to, tolerate any negativity on my channel, and I'm not going to take personal hits for me just being the messenger of, the insights that I have to deliver. I do these world predictions. They're also posted and documented on my website. So you can find them here. You can find them on my website. That being said and done, the first prediction, which is very controversial, is regarding the Trump administration. So many of you are wanting to know if President Trump will be reelected. Now, this is a hot question, but people also want to know if I see impeachment going through. Here's the thing. I'm just the messenger, and I've sat with Spirit, and these are my predictions. Now, by no means do I claim any support or have any information from any other source than Spirit. I know these predictions will not be well received by many. Now, regarding his impeachment, I am seeing right now that the Republicans and some Democrats who are secretly Republicans and support Trump are all banding together and supporting him. That's right. This really gets very twisted when we talk about it. Have you ever asked why some Democrats sitting in Congress have not really done anything against Trump? It's because many who are in office right now are only covert, secretly Republicans supporting Trump, passing off as Democrats. I see too much at stake for our country as well if Trump was to be impeached. And so it would make other countries have some plans started to take over, have some influence other than the USA, or have some influence over the USA. Now, trust me, many other high-ranking officials from the other countries are eating popcorn and following this, hoping that Trump will be impeached. And I'm hearing that even if he was to be impeached, he would not be kicked out of office. That's what I'm receiving, and it's a clear message. I also see Trump being reelected. The Republicans and Trump supporters are definitely working hard to get any Democratic nominee torn to pieces, figuratively speaking, of course, to get them to either drop out of the race or to be publicly embarrassed. Imagine someone just investigating and getting all the tea on you and then distributing that through the newspapers, online articles, and such. It would destroy someone's career. QAnon. This is something that has recently surfaced over the last couple of years. Now, this movement is comprised of individuals who want to secure that Trump is reelected in 2019. It's mind control at its finest, and it's working. Now, this movement has a danger to it because it evokes strong emotions, which can lead to instability in the minds of those who will stop at nothing to clean the human race. Now, this allows racism to creep in, and I would not be surprised if the violence we shall see in the form of shooters or shooting will be a product of this brainwashing movement. It is a very dark energy. Now, regarding JFK Jr. faking his death and running for president in 2020 alongside Trump, I call this BS. Again, this is to cause strong shock value for those who supported President JFK or JFK Jr. and now would support Trump because JFK Jr. was friends with Trump. Now, this is a movement to reassure the re-election happens. Much of the QAnon conspiracy is falling apart as some of the information being disseminated has not yet come to pass. When it comes to our Medicare and Medicaid, there will be some changes which take place later in the administration, like in 2022, 2023. But I see many who are receiving benefits will possibly lose some benefits or be switched to another plan where you're required to pay into it. Now, there will be an uproar regarding this later on. I don't expect any sudden changes now, but it will happen. I am going to stop here because I am reading off of my sheet of predictions that I typed up and I did publish. A lot of people are asking about President Trump's health. Now, I do see that within the next administration, if what Spirit is saying is true and it does come to pass and he is reelected, there are going to be some health conditions where he may not be able to serve for quite some time. And, the Vice President Pence will have to step in. Again, this is just something to see. Now, the next prediction that I have here is for the royal family. The Queen, many have presumed to be dead. However, I call that BS as well. I don't see that she's dead, but I do see failing health. Now, her life essence or prana is very weak, and there is an exit point for her should her soul be ready to cross over within the next 2 to 3 years or less. I also see more scandals surrounding the royal family, and Spirit is showing me that there will be a second birth. I will not be surprised if Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, gives birth to another child within 3 years or less. And I feel that there's a lot of press trying to continue to break Meghan and Harry apart, but only time will tell. The future is not written in stone and anything is possible, but I do hear that there will be another pregnancy in the royal family, and I do feel this could be her potentially. Climate. I see a lot of fires continuing to plague California. I'm also getting that there will be major flooding in South America, southern USA regions, and northeast. I'm seeing that the winter will be strong, and we haven't seen storms like the ones coming. The ozone is thinning and causing more pollution. I am seeing the ice caps melting at a faster rate. Overall, Mother Nature or Mother Earth is responding. I am seeing severe summer heat and droughts affecting India, parts of South Australia, southern USA, and South America, Africa. And Africa will have some strong, brutal heat waves and cause some vegetation to die. Massive earthquakes will hit the world. India, Thailand, South America near Venezuela, Chile, Peru, and Mexico. California could also see other earthquakes. 2019 was a prelude for California, I'm hearing. So we will have to watch this 2020 moving forward. Spirit is saying you can tell that the earth is responding. It's been several years and we have not seen many mosquitoes. Now pay attention. I know this sounds kind of weird, but in past years we were used to seeing several mosquitoes. However, I do feel that there's some type of population control going on, and this is being diminished. Hurricanes will also hit Florida and possibly some Caribbean islands. Expect a very active hurricane season. Kansas and Oklahoma should be very much on alert for tornado season. I see it being super destructive and active. Other places which commonly do not get hit with tornadoes will. Viruses. I'm getting that there's going to be stronger forms of viruses being released or experimented with. Some of this virus will be let loose and affect animals, I'm hearing. I do not know for certain, but I also feel like this is bioengineered gone wrong. Some cows will be affected and chickens too. Expect beef and poultry recalls. This will be in Europe and then trickle into the USA. I'm getting that stronger strains of influenza will be prevalent. Power outages. Expect random power outages to occur through 2020 in Canada, USA, and Europe. And so I feel like this is going to be caused by solar flares and just carelessness in our power grid. I don't see this potentially being week-long events, but rather isolated events affecting some for hours, possibly a few days. 5G. Many people have asked me about 5G. There's a lot of fear as this is rolled out furthermore in 2020 going forward. I see that there will be a lot of reactions to the human brain. This technology is faster and more advanced, but it could also cause small children and babies to have developmental issues. It can also affect the human brain and cause people to have brain fog, to have vision issues. They are testing it and trying to see how they can improve this, but unfortunately we have some greedy people, and this technology will cause human and plant growth to be slow. Even plants, trees will be affected. NASA will be producing some enhanced images of life on other planets. They will release these over the next 5 years. However, some will say it's photoshopped or fake. It's not. We have human life beings on other planets not known to humanity. Consciousness. The world itself is evolving, and so is our human race. Expect some people to come forward and new shows to be rolled out that focus on spiritualism and paranormal. The world of science and supernatural are being merged. Now, there's evidential proof of this, and it will be coming in waves from 2020 moving forward. All right, guys. So now I'm going to be getting into the 2020 celebrity predictions. The Epstein Scandals. His death was not due to suicide, and I think we all know that by now. However, I do see more scandals and people being exposed who are part of this ring. Now, there is some leaks of information, and Prince Andrew is someone who has already stepped down. There will be more exposure among the Hollywood elite, but I am seeing major celebs could be taken out, and they would disguise this as a suicide or died of natural causes. Shane Dawson, seeing another possible collab with Jeffree Star, and just him stepping into the world of TV, possibly Netflix. He will also be having more scandals as a result of those who are in the beauty industry and will be jealous of him. The Kardashian Brand. I keep seeing the Kardashian Brand losing some of its luster and momentum. In the past, this family has been glorified and products have been selling out like crazy. This is due to the amount of publicity and marketing, but I do see something changing in 2020. Now, this could cause some panic among them. Expect more scandals surrounding Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and Kris. I see Kris Kardashian having some health issues, and this will deal with her stomach area and possibly a hospital stay. She definitely needs to slow down and avoid stress. While she does come across very confident, I see her health being at the forefront in 2020 and 2021. Camila Kibeho, don't expect her to marry Shawn Mendes. I feel that they are both giving the public what they desire, but it's all for business. They are good friends and they will remain the same. I see Camila with another man, and I see her possibly working on new material, album, but will also be asked to join a TV show, movie, quite possibly. Mariah Carey. I do see Mariah going through some health issues or health concerns privately in 2020. I feel that this has to do with her blood sugar, quite possibly also stress. So she will go through some weight gain loss. I am also getting that she will be casted into another movie. We may see some type of new projects and a clothing line she may work on as well. I keep feeling like she is expanding her empire. Now, her book, which is being written, will be a success and clear the record on many things that the public does not know about her. I feel that this will talk about her career and what she truly endured up until now. We had no clue. I also see a mention about Michael Jackson in the book. Billie Eilish. I see her career expanding and growing exponentially in 2020. She's America's new sweetheart and very talented. She will be taking the music world by storm and collaborating with many artists. I do see she needs to be careful though, because people on her team or around her like to party, and this party lifestyle could easily lead her to getting hooked into substances or go through a darker period. We will see her slowly evolve and eventually dress more of her age. Lil Nas, he is confident with who he is and his sexuality, but I do see danger and attacks surrounding him in 2020. Now, this will be homophobic slurs and just the media trying to pick apart at him, and people who could try to cause an uproar at one of his public appearances and concerts. If I was Lil Nas, I would definitely recommend having his bodyguards amped up. Channing Tatum. He is a hot guy, but I don't see him lasting with Jessie J. I'm just keeping it real here. While I love both of them, I see Channing having player tendencies, and that's something that he cannot avoid. It's just who he is. I also feel he may have some bipolar in him. This causes him to act erratic. Spirit is saying he does need to watch his temper. I see legal issues surround Channing, and I see no peace right now. Britney Spears. We are all wanting to know, when will Britney give us a new album? When will she, come back and do performances? Now, I do feel her hands are tied right now. And this is more legal contractual issues that the public is not aware of. I also feel that she is not motivated and is trying to find some coping mechanism. I do see that she is finding hard to push past this and produce another album. But she was America's sweetheart and the public tore her to shreds. Couple that with some mental issues. She enjoys laying low, but I see that we will hear more scandals regarding this in 2020. James Charles, a YouTube influencer. He took the internet by storm and was canceled in 2019. Now, I feel like he is still trying to find himself. I see there being some major changes and projects he is going to be involved with. I see James entering the fashion world in some way and perhaps working on a clothing line apart from what he already has, which is his sister's apparel and his collabs with Morphe. Jaclyn Hill, another infamous and famous YouTube celebrity who was really canceled and taken down by public in 2019 for her infamous lipsticks that had foreign materials or hairs in them. Now, I see that she is not truly happy and trying to be strong. Now, she does project something different on her social media, but she's going to make a comeback and have success with her her products, which are scheduled to launch later this week, which are her highlighting kits. And I also am seeing that she will have success in future products and projects that she has. But she does need to be more humble, because that will bring back fans that she has lost. I feel like there's a love-hate relationship with her and her fan base. However, her true fans will have her back. I see a pregnancy for her, quite possibly. Now, we shall see if what I see is going to pass. But I do see that she is ready. I feel like she's ready to be a mommy. And so everything that Spirit is showing me indicates that this is very possible, okay? Kesha, I see her focusing on her career and wanting to make money and free herself from the record company and Dr. Luke. Now, the one person, Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons, he did come forth, I believe, and he did support Kesha and told Dr. Luke and the record company they need to release her. But I see her legal battles are far from over. However, I see her trying to push past this while she continues to pursue her freedom. I see 2022, 2023 being a year where she could potentially free herself from the contract once and for all and be happier and make the music that she has always wanted to make. Only time will tell, but I do see her making a comeback and producing new music. Justin Bieber. I see him and Hailey having major issues and fights. Their relationship will be at a crossroads, and divorce isn't too far away. He wants a baby, but I feel like Hailey is not sure. She is wanting time. A pregnancy would not be out of the question, but it wouldn't save the volatile issues or the relationship that they have together. Adele. Expect to see a different side to Adele than we have seen before. I see a sultrier look, and she is on the rebound. So Miss Thing has lost a lot of weight. I feel like that's going to continue. I do feel like she will be working on a new album, but it may not be released until 2021. But I do get that she will have an edgier sound, more pop infused. I think she's taking some time, but she knows ultimately she doesn't want to take the same amount of time, that she took with between her albums. What was it, 19 and 25? She doesn't want to take that many years off. So we will see. But guys, I hope you enjoyed these predictions for the 2020 world and celebrity predictions. If you did, please smash the like button at least. I would say to leave a comment, but I'm disabling the comments because, again, I don't want to be, reading all the negativity or, what people think that I'm wrong, etc. Again, these are just insights from Spirit. Truly, I want everyone to understand the future is unwritten. I'm given snippets from Spirit. Sometimes these predictions do come to pass. Sometimes it may be a little further out until it actually happens. So I hope that you can take this and, just sit with it over the next couple of months as we enter 2020. I'm wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving and a happy Black Friday. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. And once again, don't forget that I am having a sale 50% off of everything in my store, all my psychic readings. If you've ever wanted a psychic reading, my sale runs from the Thursday at midnight, Thanksgiving at midnight, all the way through Cyber Monday, which is December 2nd. So don't miss it. Use promo code Santa Claus. It's all one word, all uppercase. These are all uppercase, okay? Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world.